ate that elephant.
My name is Indiana Jones.
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and I can't go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Hey, we gotta hurry up and get this one done so I can get back to what I was doing. Nothing. So I started off by, sorry, there's something I should have done ahead of time. Slept like 3 hours later today than I would normally ever sleep, let alone on a Sunday, because hey, I didn't know there was a magic to act. It's going well. Oh. Shut up, Joey. Oh, that's right. Joey doesn't. Joey's one of the smart ones. He don't watch this shit. Couldn't find an expiration date. Maybe. Baby. Plus we're gonna try a little of the Kroll 1790s premium potato vodka. Finest Call Premium, an extraordinary blend of spices. Kind of smells like ketchup. Cheers. Cheers to you too. It's really bitter. Is it a bad sign when the pickle container is stuck to the bottom of the refrigerator? First was Smile Money saying first. Phil says, "You be fast, Smile Money." And Phil says, "2 thumbs up and 2 shots." And Smile Money says, "It's not a great visual for Pete's holster." I guess, everything changes when it's on your side. When that thing was sitting here just like that, but when, I guess I'm, more round than flat. Backing the screw out made a world of difference, though. Hey, unless you're that guy that had a gun fall out of a holster and never wanted that to happen again. That helped. That helped a little bit to this. J-Dog's here at home. Salty. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of nakedness. Turgisia says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious naked. Mr. 27 is just laughing. Phil, don't worry, Captain. When I win the lottery tonight, I'll share. I don't require much to live on. Appreciate that, Phil. Poco says, broke back Eric. Hector says, laugh out loud. Read my comment. Then Scourge says, if Miles and Matt don't stop fighting, how are y'all supposed to form an MC with J-Dog Sam and Ms. B? It'll all work out. Cheapo Gun Guy. Hey, Quick Draw. Looks like you created a new dance. You can call it the Leadfoot. And I can call it...
Macho Body! Macho Body! Macho Body!
And he says, I got 3 rules when it comes to family, friends, and acquaintances. 1, if you loan money, don't ever expect to get it back. 2, if you loan tools, equipment, or personal property, don't ever expect to get it back. And 3, flush. Do these 3 things and you will always keep the peace. Oh, by the way, I ain't loaning anyone shit, so don't freaking ask. Spar Money says Minnesota's safe gun laws require all holsters to have gun crazy glue in them. Spar Money? So if it says in the will that Grandma's house will not be left to anyone in the family, isn't her brother's daughter in the family? And if you buy the house, it's not being left to anyone. So unless Matt's grandma is not the sole owner, what does her brother have to say about it? These stories are just so confusing. Yeah, I don't know how it all works. All I know is they've been pretty much assured that they're not in the runnings to ever take possession. But somehow the brother's daughter is. Hector? Oh, come on, Eric. You know, you so want to put yourself in Brokeback Mountain during the intro. But you wussed out. Laugh out loud. I don't even know what the intro even was. What the hell was the intro? It wasn't Brokeback Mountain. Jerky. Totally different cowboys. My fantastic F9. Yeah, I know. That was, oh, I know. That was, you know, that guy. Kevin Costner. From, you know, that show. You know the one. Then he says to Sharky, come on, if Eric and Matt were way out in the mountains and there was no goats around, they'd be poking each other. Pretty sure that is a negatory. Smile Money, I have met and shook hands with Midway Shooter. He's a good dude. I have not, but from our conversations for years now, Smile Money, why is the deck so expensive? The Duluth Entertainment Convention Center is an authority created by a state statute with the board made up of 4 members appointed by the governor of Minnesota and 7 members appointed by the mayor of the city of Duluth. The board members are charged with fiduciary oversight and governance. Well, you know, they got back to me and they told me that they don't set any of the prices, that the organizer of the gun show does. I said, well, could you please convey my disappointments in the fact that it was the worst fucking gun show in a year and a half? And they said, we absolutely will. Hector, you like the G-Bus pic I texted you? And H4. What are the odds it was already called as a miss? Hoko, the universe is more balanced than Matt and Miles are mad at each other. Maybe a little. Agent Mr. Cat says, seems I missed this when I went up, but I am here now. What movie was the intro from? I can't figure it out. It's not a movie, it's from Yellowstone, the TV series Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. Hector says Blazing Hillbillies. Sharky says, damn you, cat. Sharky then says, series is called Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. And then Hector says back to him, is Yellowstone next to Jellystone? I always wanted to meet Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. McLean, God bless Clyde. McLean, I don't want Matt and Ashley fighting, babe. Hey, it kind of works out for me if you think about it. Tom says, let's go, Brandon.
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Matt Davis says, yep. Rich says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Mr. Mark Mac 85 says, prayers for Clyde's family, and may his mom rest in peace with God and his angels. His mom, and he says, well said. My condolences to Clyde as well. Wade, I'm always here, and I always leave at least one comment. YouTube just can't stand the truth being spoken. Then he says, all my neighbors are my family, and I've been blessed beyond measure because of it. We all look out for each other and very seldom disagree. Smile Money, I bet if Project Veritas would prepare a video from clips from your brew reviews and deliver it door to door, your neighborhood might not be so friendly. Laugh out loud. I think I'm here to tell you that over 50% of them know me exactly as you do. So and the other ones are the ones I don't talk to. So I guess I'm okay with that. Steven? If you go to the folder of the pics you're showing on the TV and set the position differently, like by date or by file size, maybe it'd change up the rotation. Why? Are you seeing the same shit more often? Automatic by mouse, random after, and I have it set for 30 seconds. suppress errors, loop files in the background. Play full screen, told it to play over there. Save file names, slideshow exe. Burn slideshow to a DVD. Show a preview image. Include subfolders. I'd have to look into it, Steve, but I don't think iPhoneView gives me that as an option. Not saying that there isn't other possible things that do what this does. Steven, still waiting to see you spark up a J downstairs. J-Dog? If I put my finger in his butthole, I bet you that would light him up. Mike says, cheers, man. Cheers, Mike. Steven? Damn. Pete forgot the holster. No, he didn't forget the holster. He didn't do it because he couldn't make it turn out. He's a perfectionist. The only way I can say it is he's a perfectionist. If it doesn't, he told me that he thought it looked way too bulky. And I was like, let me be the judge of that. Hell. And I fully agree with NIHAP. Pete is only missing out on market share. He sent me a link today, NIHAP that is, to a company that makes a holster for $75 fucking dollars that looks like I made my very first one for myself. It was like you heated up the Kydex, which didn't even look good, made a looped area, and then a big dog ear at the top. They just bent it backwards to form the belt loop. I mean, would it work? Maybe, I guess. Would I pay $75 for something that looked like a complete first try? Like, hey, let's sell off all these prototypes. Yeah. Mama. So I'm actually, I put my Simi in it, and I'm actually using the 9 Pro, and just giving her a go. I don't know if I'm going to bring it to work or not tomorrow. Maybe. I don't want to end up having the same end result of it being broken. And somewhere in this house, because I've seen it recently, is just inexpensive. Well, I don't know what I paid for it. It's a phone holster made out of like some kind of heavy gauge nylon, and at least it wouldn't be in my back pocket, because I'm pretty sure my ass wrecked the other phone. Steven, reminds me of when I sent small Glock parts like the pins, extended takedown, the slide release to get tin coated, TIN coated. They trashed them because they were incompetent to check my entire box. I mailed them. Took another 2 to 3 weeks of waiting, but finally got the parts. Then realized they forgot to take out my channel liner, so it had melted inside the slide when they baked on the tin. Oh my god. I'm not oh my god to that too, but I think I remember this moment in time. This was a few years back. Steven, the ring on the front of your new phone case won't last the first drop. Probably not. I don't have anything to base that on because it's been a long time since I've dropped a phone. That's why this is pissing me off so much. Smile money? Well, OtterBox has not changed hands since they were founded. Search best protective phone case, and they're always highly rated. What phone case does Sam recommend, and why don't you have one? Gosh, who could that be? I don't know what Sam uses. I can tell you this, Smile Money. I've only ever once broke a phone in a case being dropped. And it was in an OtterBox Defender that at the time I paid like $60 or $70 for it. So don't take this the wrong way if I have little to no give a shit about the OtterBox when you weigh the price of that case for what. And when I dropped it, I've already told this story. I walked up the OtterBox, the clip got caught right there, and when I went up a ladder, I was on an 8-foot ladder. My waist was 4 feet in the air because the top of the ladder was at least right here. And when I picked up the pipe wrench and lifted up, my shirt raked the OtterBox up and out of my pocket. Keeping in mind, not only is the phone in the OtterBox Defender, that's their heaviest, it's like 3 different layers. The phone goes in this, and then it goes in that, and then there's a rubber boot that goes over the whole thing, and it was clipped into the case. So now you add that to it. And the display faces in so that it's protected by the case itself. I reached up like this, I heard the phone fall and hit the rung of the ladder at my feet, 4 feet off the ground, and land on a cement floor. I didn't even flinch. It just fell 4 feet. In an OtterBox Defender, which I believe in the package, it said that they rated their military testing to 6 feet to a cement floor or something like that. Finished what I was doing, climbed down, powered the phone up, and it looked like a purple electrical lightning storm. I'm in the fucking middle of absolutely nowhere. The closest telephone company, an AT&T, was an hour and a half south of where I was. I clocked out a little early that day and got in the truck and drove straight down to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And of course, unless I wanted to buy a telephone, there wasn't anything they could do for me. So they let me use the landline, and I called Christine to say, I will have no contact with anybody. And of course that was one of those, like, I couldn't even call my boss and say this is what happened because everything was in that phone. The only number I even knew to call was home. Yeah, I'm you do not get your money's worth from an OtterBox. Stephen, at least now some people won't have to suffer the company of both of them at the same time and then choose to watch the video or not. Laugh my fucking ass off. You're stuck. Thanks, Steve. Steve, schedule a fight of the two. Let the fists do the talking. Too much talking has already happened. Man up. Of course, they both are the go ahead, take a swing at me. I'll drop your ass. I'm like, where's my wallet? EMT, Frank 2, and F2 is a miss. Mr. Mark Mack. Eric, very nice 10 millimeter. Eric, enjoy. Enjoy it, my friend. Already in home stretch. Yeah, I realized when I was going through my inventory program, which I know some things need to be adjusted in there. I have, and for the record, in case it hasn't been noticed, I have inventoried AR mags and AK mags, and I'm just gonna have to try to find each firearm and figure out what I have, because, and then holsters, I don't even know. I have the ones that I generally use upstairs in a box, and I couldn't even tell you what those are for. There's a lot to be said about immediately writing shit down, but you know, by the time I realized where I had fallen in all this, I guess basically, if I don't know exactly what it's for by looking at it, then it hasn't been used in a long time, and there's definitely some stuff that I've pirated some parts. I need to get like, for instance, I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's probably in there. I took the belt clips. I stole the belt clips off of one of the I can't think of the name of the company anymore. They're not even making holsters anymore. They're making those universal mag carriers. But I have, it's a holster for a Commander 1911, and it's Kydex, and I hadn't really been using any Kydex holsters at that point in time, and I stole the belt clips off of it, and I used it on the, I think it was the Revolt, the one with the liner that snaps out of it that you can use as a gut hook, or the whatever the hell it is. So I don't have, and I had another one that I took apart at one point in time that I actually just threw the holster in the garbage. That was one of the ones that was sent to me by a company here in Minnesota, and I emailed them back and I said, here's the deal. I have nothing good to say about this holster. Would you like a video where I say nothing good about it? Or would you like me to mail it back to you, or find someone that could use it? And they said, just go ahead and find someone that could use it. I've also taken videos down. I got a kind of a cool one that Pete recommended to me. This was, of course, before he was making holsters, and they turned out to be shysters. They were taking people's money, and then people were like 3 months out saying that the company never delivered. The company, cashed the checks, of course. They don't answer their phones. They don't answer their emails. And then shortly thereafter, they just completely disappeared. So as soon as Pete told me that these people were pieces of shit, I deleted the eBomi on that. And I don't even know what I even did with that holster, or what it was even for. It probably would have. Oh, it might have actually gone with the gun when I sold that gun. I don't know. I noticed in my inventory I had inventoried the Venom, and I had inventoried the Viper, but there was no images of it, so I updated images. I have to say, looking at the two of them side by side, and I thought I would always like the smaller, the Venom. The Venom is a 3 MOA dot, where the Viper is a 6. But if memory serves, unless this battery could be dying. I guess before I bitch about it, I might want to try changing the battery. As a matter of fact, I might do that before I retreat upstairs, because this battery right now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but It is, yeah, it is what I would want right now in the house. It's not too bright right now in the house. And if I go out in the sun, I want to say the last time I brought this with, I was having a really hard time seeing that dot. One plus on the Venom is the Venom is a top load battery, and the Viper is a remove it from the gun battery. I don't know. I prefer this, which is why I purchased this one. Matt was the one that purchased that, and then I purchased it from Matt. But yeah, and this has 2 settings, and I know it's not in automatic. You can put it in automatic where it automatically, just like it sounds, if you put your hand over it, it dims way down, and if you stick it under direct light, it powers it way up, and I know it's not in automatic. And it's not really working right in automatic, which actually might also get me back to, I should try changing out the battery. I think it's, I don't know, I thought it was a CR123, but that port looks smaller than a CR123. Ooh, did it, Joey? Oh yeah, don't set the gun down. Don't set the gun. You know, the extended mag releases look cool, and they definitely, like in the case of this, with a bigger grip, make it easier to get all on that. But then you also suffer this problem. I don't know if it's going to be its final destination or not, but I put one of the Olight. This is just the flashlight on it. I probably won't leave this on here because I don't intend on this being a house gun. I already have a bedside gun. I have the Ruger 5.7 that has the Olight with the flashlight and the laser on it. I wanted something like that because right now it's loaded up with the go ahead and come through the door. I don't care what you're wearing, I'm going to poke a hole through it. And then there's 21 if I've got it double. If not, it's 20 rounds. So this is still pretty good though. You're talking about 16 with it plus 1, but I was just putting this on here just to look at it. I probably won't leave that on there. I definitely want to leave the Viper on here though. I mean, I wasn't planning on carrying this. I was planning on making it a shoot it, a range one. And then just for the fun of it, as far as a visual comparison, I pulled Christine's out of the safe, and visually she gets more serrations than mine. Mine has kind of a little row that you still are hooking with the end of your fingers to pull it back, but it's also just as easy to grab it where that little nub is, where it tapers down for the front brake. Otherwise, the controls are pretty much the same. It does get suppressor height sights on hers. Mine is night suppressor height sights. Overall, both of these guns are have safety on them. Oh, god damn it. Ever wanted to take a tubby? As far as triggers go, they're I think they're the same trigger. A flat faced, not straight, but a flat faced. They both have this little kind of crunchy area leading up to the wall. They both have just a little bit of creep. And surprise, surprise, a performance center pistol, and I think this one has the better trigger. Reset. Pretty much identical there. That's why I'm actually kind of surprised. Now I know if John Huber's watching, now he would not answer me what he uses, or he probably built it himself, but he always tells me to put the fucking piece of shit fish scale away. Well, I'm telling you, this thing is a lot more accurate than let's do a 3-shot average on this guy. Let's do that again. .4 2.9 2.6 average 2 pounds 12.2 ounces 2.12 3.2 3.13 211 for an average of 3 pounds 3.9 ounces. So as far as Performance Center goodies go, a longer slide with a compensated barrel. Other than that, you are you're pretty much looking at the same gun. As a matter of fact, makes me wonder, are the slides it literally looks like the slides are the same. No, I don't know, Christine, how the trigger got a little heavier in yours. So we got a different slide. Different slide and night sights. It's the only difference between the two pistols. Whew. It is freaking warm down here. Okay. Sharky, cheers all. Foamy Yellowstone intro, nice. No guns or rifles on deck, bad. Package might make up for this blasphemy. Sharky, you are forgiven when you finally bring a rifle out at 25.20 or 25.50. Sharky, please save that can of octopus for when I get there. I love proper Spanish octopus. You know, I brought it back down here, and if I would have remembered, I would have actually been deep into some octopusy before I even read your comment. You know, it might be possible to find, you know, some more if you're so in desire. Hey, maybe you can make up a nice octopus dish, something me and you would have, because Christine would never ever touch it with a 25,000 mile pole. Sharky, I'm just very simple. I break it, I buy it. Not that hard. Works in shops, my own stuff, and stuff I borrow from friends or neighbors. How is this even a thing? This is way beyond me. Well, first of all, there's two separate things going on here. First, we got the borrowing stuff problem. And like you, I'm the same way. If I think something's wrong, I'll point it out to you. I never want to be in that situation. Second, on the other, I think, and I don't care, if he gets mad at me or not, because I've already said this, and I told him I agreed with Jill when she told it to him, and then Matt told it to him, and then he lit up on Matt. You have to pick your battles. And going back and tit for tat with a neighbor, nobody wins. Trust me, nobody wins. It's like, just... Nobody wins. I've been there, done that. I'm like, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for wrecking a relationship with a neighbor. You know, hey, it's our forever house. Next thing you know, the house is for sale. Because you can't possibly live next to that woman anymore. Sharky, the whole FFL transfer, the gun story just told me you found a new and way better guy than Bill. Bill needs to go. You know it. Well, here's the problem though, Sharky. One is Bill. I can show up at almost any time of the day or night, and it's $20. The pawn shop, is $40, and you pretty much have to live under their rules. Granted, I thought it was very nice of the guy to, you know, maybe he got the other 5. Maybe before I showed up, 5 other people showed up to pick up their firearm, and that's 5 times 40 for them. So I personally think it's bullshit that people are. I think it's bullshit to charge someone $20. I mean, if all I have to do is sit around and do FFL transfers, boy, I tell you do a few of those in an hour. Now, granted, Bill isn't doing them all day long. I mean, I know this. I know the pawn shop did 6. Did at least 6 yesterday alone. Now, if the pawn shop See, I'm even flexible on that whole schedule thing. You know, they're open plenty of hours beyond when I would normally get done with work on a weekday. So it's just a matter of coming in and taking care of it. But I don't know. So far, Steve way out in East Duluth over by my father-in-law, he's a really nice guy. Does everything on his computer. Charged me $20. Charged me a lot less. He charged me even a lot less than Bill to send stuff if I was to send stuff out. And of course, when he says he's going to send something out, he actually does it. If you dropped it off on a Monday, it's in Tuesday's mail. So, Holt was his name, Stephen Holt. As of right now, he is who I would want. I mean, house is easy to get to. Off-street parking in the driveway. I mean, everything involved. A super nice guy. But, yeah, unless something really happens, Sharky, Bill is going to be a no-go soon anyway. I don't even know where he's going to live, let alone have his business. Mr. 27 says 49th in after Sharky. Oh my. Then he says, nice intro, Bomi of Yellowstone. Then he says, sorry for your loss, Clyde. Thoughts and prayers for you and your family, sir. Okay. You know, I could really go for another Bloody Mary, and right now, this isn't even good enough to make another one. It just seemed really, really bad on its own. It got better with the pickle juice in it. Of all the Bloody Mary mixes, I'd put that right in there with it got drank. It did have that going for it. I don't even know if I have something I could burn with it. I suppose I could try a little mix on this. I don't remember when I opened it. It's good until... Nope, this one not only is it open, but it's actually expired. We got Jeremy's favorite. This is literally a shot, and I can't remember when I opened it. I know if John Solar's watching, he's like, good God, it's probably going to be good. It'll probably outlive a cockroach. Well, you know, for as little as is left of that, and what I paid for the Dave's, is it really worth the possibility of getting sick? That's all I gotta say. Yes, just an absolute yes. Okay, first in is Hector saying that he farted in the club. Sub-comment, Agent Mr. Cat says, was it strawberry scented? And then Hector says, raspberry. Agent Mr. Cat, I made it into the club. Smile money. Cheers for peace, clubbers. Lots of side boob there. And Poco, in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Ooh. That's deep. I like it. That's deep. Okay. Where are we? Right in the average. Yeah. Okay. Maybe see you tomorrow. I don't even know. I don't even. Cheers. Hope your weekend was good.